Welcome back to another Love is Blind recap. Oh my god, I just finished episode 3 and y'all, it was wild. I can't wait to talk about it, which I'm gonna do right now, so let's talk about it. Taylor and Garrett finally meet face to face and I was so nervous for them, but the doors opened and immediately I just knew. There was a sense of relief and comfort, and y'all, he could not keep his hands off of her. Woo! He kept leaning in to kiss her, to hug her, to kiss her some more. Like you could feel the chemistry through the TV screen or the computer screen or the phone screen or whatever the screen you were watching this with. I love this couple. And then she was like, oh, Fong is going to love meeting you or whatever. And he goes, oh, that's your mom's name. And I'm going, oh, that's why you couldn't say her name. It is so obviously not a white name. And like, everything made sense. Like I got it. They're so cute. I'm obsessed with them.
This is incredible.
Hi.
You marry me?
Absolutely.
Moving on to Bowden and Marissa. They have this really adorable banter. They're always giggling, they're always laughing, having fun, and they're just super cute.
Woo!
Oh!
Hey, Marissa.
Hi, Bowden!
How are you doing?
We learned that he was married before, and then they talk about how dating someone in the military is kind of a yellow flag, and they both agree. And I found that interesting. Why do you think that is?
It's definitely a yellow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it's a yellow flag for me, too.
That I was in the military?
Why are you acting shocked when you said it's for me?
No.
Yeah.
I am fucking shocked.
Why?
Why is
You
that
just said it was a yellow flag for me.
No, it's a yellow flag for you, Bodie, but not for me.
Why?
I remember watching a video from a divorce lawyer who revealed the top 5 professions that her clients or her clients' spouses had, and they were firefighters, police officers, military people, surgeons, and pilots. Interesting.
Hello?
Ramses?
Yes.
I'm very happy it's you.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some things.
Marissa's in law school, so she's going to have a very demanding career. So she asks Ramses how he feels about being the stay-at-home parent and like doing more of the household chores while she goes out and makes the bread and butter. And of course, she's going to help when she can, but like he's going to be the main household person. And he was like, yeah, that's fine with me. I'm not really huge onto sticking to traditional gender roles and like I'm fine with it. And so she's happy.
I know there's traditional marriages where like the man just gets up and like goes to work and like the mom is stuck, cooking breakfast and getting the kids in the shower and like clothing them, and while she's trying to get ready herself for work. Like I do not believe in that at all.
Okay, sweet.
Now Tim and Alex are on a date and Tim says something yet again that gave me giant red flags. He said he needs a woman who can bite back.
You the bulldog.
I am.
I'm a dog. Like when it comes to this,
You're
like
a dog.
seriously, I need somebody who's gonna bite back.
Red flag, red flag, red flag.
I don't want somebody who's just always gonna agree with me, cause like I agree with me.
It's not a red flag that he wants someone who can speak her mind and be assertive, but it's the words he chose. He needs a woman who can bite back. Maybe I'm just overthinking this, but that was my gut reaction. As soon as he said, I need a woman who can bite back, it just gave me the ick. Then we get our second proposal of the season, and it's Tyler and Ashley. Woo!
Will you marry me?
I would be honored to marry you, Tyler.
They finally meet face to face and it's adorable. They were both so excited. They were kissing. They were staring at each other. They were smiling. I love you. I love you. Oh my God, I can't stop staring at you. They are adorable. And now I want to die.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Holy
Good
shit.
now, right?
Yes.
Hannah tells all the girls that she recently lost 45 pounds and she's always struggled with her weight and with her relationship with food. And immediately, everything made so much more sense.
The 2 guys I'm talking to, they're so healthy. They're like, yeah, I want to eat something light for lunch. I'm like, I want a burger. Maybe I'll talk about how I lost 40 pounds last year.
Yeah. You haven't talked about that yet?
No, it's sensitive.
Her words, her actions made so much more sense to me. I also had the same struggle and still do. And that's why she was so triggered by Dorca when he kept talking about physical appearance and what bikini she brought and how he wanted to grab her hips and give her a kiss. And like, I got it. I was also kind of in a similar situation with a guy who I hadn't seen in like 7 years. And the last time he saw me 7 years ago, I was 130 pounds. And when we got back in touch, I was no longer 130 pounds. I was like 200 pounds. And I had not posted any recent pictures of myself on Instagram. They were all old photos. He had no idea that I had gained a bunch of weight. And I didn't openly say I had gained a bunch of weight. He didn't ask, so I didn't say anything. Oh my God. And so we started talking, and then we were talking more and more and more. And I told him I didn't want to FaceTime. I hate FaceTiming. It's so awkward. And he was fine with that. But he really did want to visit me. And he tried to book tickets to visit me and so that we could hang out. And I came up with an excuse every single time. Oh my God, was I a catfish? Holy shit, was I a catfish? Oh shit, damn. I didn't really think of it like that. I was also in a very, very deep depression at the time. I was balls deep in a food addiction. I was binge eating every single night. I did not want to be alive. And during that time, I was so isolated and oh God, I just got chills thinking about that time. And so just having someone from my past talk to me, we were going over old times and like old memories, and it just made me a little happy. Like it provided a little bit of an escape from my everyday, daily darkness, torturous, like gross black hole that I was in. And so I didn't say anything, but I knew I had to eventually. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm so sorry. I can maybe do a story time if you guys want to know. Let me know in the comments. But my point in talking about all of that was I understood why Hannah said some of the things she said, as in like bringing up her weight gain and her weight loss and her body image issues, because they're getting to a point where they're going to meet each other. So she kind of wants to gauge how they feel about it and what their responses are, because I had to eventually do that too. So anyway, Leo still can't decide whether to choose Brittany or Hannah. He likes them both, and he's having a really hard time with this. Apparently, there was another guy that Hannah dated, but they didn't show any of that. And so he goes to the guy and he's like, oh, by the way, why did you and Hannah like end things? And he goes, oh, she cut me off after I told her my height. So apparently he's 5'8" and Hannah's 5'9", so she would be taller than him, and then it was done.
No, I think she cut me out.
Oh, okay.
Hannah's 5'9", 5'8".
Right.
I said I was okay with that. She cut me out.
Brittany's going absolutely crazy. She doesn't know if Leo's going to pick her or pick Hannah, and she's crying and she's anxious and she's sad, and I get it. Like, everybody wants to be picked, right?
Usually I can just like seduce people with my eyes, and I don't have my superpower anymore.
She goes on her date with Leo, and he tells her he still doesn't know who to pick. Brittany and Hannah are neck and neck. He just can't decide right now. And she's like, okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Tomorrow's our last date. So can we please have a good time? Like, I just want to have fun. And he goes, don't worry, babe. I'm going to plan a really fun surprise for you. And she's like, okay, thanks. Now it's time for Leo and Hannah to go on a date. And he opens up the conversation by sharing his insecurity, which is that a woman might use him for his money. And therefore, he would require a prenup. Hannah says, oh, that's totally fine. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't even know what a prenup is or how it works. But you want to know what I admire about you?
You come from a lot of money, right? So like if you wanted to, you didn't have to do shit. Like you could just sit on your couch all day and play video games, but like you still took over your family's business. You still work all the time. I think I like that most about you.
And he's like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. I love that you said that. Thank you. By the way, what are you insecure about? And she goes, I don't really have any internal insecurities, but I do have external ones like my weight. I gained 45 pounds and I did lose it, but I do struggle with my body image. And he looks shocked. He's like, oh, wow, I had no idea. And at one point she says, I wouldn't care if we were dating and you gained 100 pounds. And then there's silence from his end.
If you gained 100 pounds, I think I wouldn't care.
I really feel like if you walked out and you were fucking 500 pounds, I would like be like,
would you love me if I was a worm?
And he says, I'd even love you if you were a 500-pound worm.
Even if you were a 500-pound worm.
That was sweet, but I didn't buy it. It wasn't convincing to me. And he does that kissy thing that he always does that makes me laugh and gag and laugh. And it's just so cringy, but so funny at the same time. He just goes, mwah, 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 mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Next date is Hannah and Dorka. Dorka impressed me this episode. He put the smooth talking to the side and he got more vulnerable, more honest, and I actually believed it. They talk about finances. He's not happy with his finances right now, but he wants to work hard and be in a better place. She opens up about her weight and how her mom, when she was a kid, used to lock up the cabinet so that she wouldn't get into the treats. That's so sad, especially as a kid. Like, I don't know, isn't that kind of messed up? I feel like that could really fuck up your relationship with food. I don't know. That's just me. I don't have kids, so what do I know? But she also talked about how she gained a bunch of weight during COVID and how she lost it and how she has a lot of body image issues. And that is why she was triggered by his constant comments about the body and physical appearance and the bikini.
And then like COVID, I gained like weight, and then like last year I lost 45 pounds. I think that's why when you were like making the comment about like the bikinis and stuff like that, like it just like
kind of hit you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for making those jokes too. I didn't mean to.
And he immediately apologized. He was like, wow, I had no idea and I'm so sorry, but please know you're beautiful no matter what. And it was really sweet. And honestly, like, I believed him.
I don't care what you look like. You're beautiful. You're beautiful in my eyes. I think you have such a beautiful soul. And no matter what you look like, this right here in this conversation is why I'm going to love you.
The next day, they're on another date, and she tells Dorka, I just want you to know I appreciate how you reacted when I told you about my insecurities. Then he tells her, Hannah, I'm in love with you.
I'm in love with you. I think it's love, and I'm in love with you.
Oh my God, and she gets super giddy and tells him she feels the same exact way. And they're both giggling. They both have butterflies. They both got fireworks. Oh my God, they're so adorable. And she was like a little girl. She was so happy and so giddy. I loved it.
Oh my God. We're gonna be the cutest fucking couple.
It doesn't matter if we're cute, Nick.
I didn't say it like that.
I know.
I love you. I love you so much.
Nikki D.
Now it's Leo and Brittany's date. Remember, she didn't want to talk about Hannah because it just makes her sad and she just wants to have a good time because, we're near the end. Well, he failed because he goes, let's talk about engagement rings. What kind of ring do you want?
I can only tell you if you decide that I'm the only one that you're going to propose to.
Well, I was going to talk about this with both of you. I don't know yet who I'm going to propose to. I haven't made up my mind.
Well, then I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, well, can I guess what you want? Because I feel like I know exactly what you want. You're a classy person. You'd want something demure, mindful, cutesy. Because I'm assuming you're a petite, thin girl, and I feel like you would want something subtle, a thin band with a giant rock, a square or an oval.
And she goes, okay, yes, an oval, and I only wear gold.
See? I knew it, baby. I know you. I really know you, baby.
Okay, fine. I don't hate you right now because you did actually get it right.
I'm like, Brittany, focus. Focus.
I hate to do the things, but I imagine you're kind of like a slightly smaller person, and you want it to be like petite and dainty, but still kind of have like an awesome, like a fat fucking amazing rock on it. Like, I know what you want. Like, I really know you.
You were pretty spot on.
Thank you.
And then again, he does the random. It's just so cringy. Like, ew, stop.
I literally know exactly what you want.
I can't give you the kisses back. I just don't understand how you're so torn between two people. I feel like even if we were to get married and end up together in the end, I'm always gonna remember this and resent you.
And then she starts crying. And he's like, in the women's living quarters, Hannah tells all the ladies that she's gonna break up with Leo because she chose Dorka. And everybody's happy, of course, including Brittany. She's like, oh my God, I'm so happy for me. I mean, I'm so happy for you. And they both hug and they're both so excited. And I loved this moment. I actually love that Brittany and Hannah get along.
She's breaking up with her man.
They're breaking up with Leo?
I am. Nikki's my man.
So now it's time for Leo and Hannah's date. She's going in strong. She tells him right away, as soon as they sit down, I'm in love with my other connection. And he goes, what? What the fuck, Hannah? What do you mean? I haven't even made my decision yet. Like, I'm still trying to decide. What do you mean? When did you decide? I told him today I love him. What made you decide this? Is this because I hadn't made a decision yet? Partially, yeah. I didn't feel secure, so I just thought you had a stronger connection with Brittany. But no, that's not. Oh my God. He's freaking the fork out. And I'm thinking, Hannah, focus. Hannah, focus.
Have you made up your mind?
Oh my God.
Hannah, like, can you at least just tell me, like, what have you and the other connection committed to? Like,
He like loves me. Like he has been sure about me. And like you just weren't sure.
Hannah, like, I want you. Like, I had no idea you were having all these feelings. I would have been here telling you how I want you, telling you how I want to marry you.
He then says, I love you, Hannah. You're the one I want to marry. Like, I want you to be my wife. Will you be my wife? And boom, the episode ends.
I think it could be the most, like, amazing f***ing union. We would take over the world together. Look, like, what would you say if I asked you to marry me right now? What would you say?
Oh my God.
Please answer me, Hannah. Like, is it too late?
What in the forked up fork is this? I did not expect him to absolutely lose his shit over this. I don't even know what to say. Like, I need to go. I need to watch episode 4 and I need to know what happens. So I'm gonna go watch it and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.